Dear viewers, welcome to my channel. My name is David Juma, and today we are going to dive in to the history of the president of Zimbabwe, who is Robert Mugabe. Stay tuned as we continue talking deep about Robert Mugabe. The person ever, he was the learned person ever known on earth. So let's listen to Pierre Lumumba.
When I look at some of the great leaders of Africa, some who will not be remembered so very fondly by history, I regret Robert Gabriel Mugabe of Zimbabwe. In 1980 is when Mugabe took power. It was said of him that he had the largest number of degrees of any leader in the world, and he had degrees. It was said that he was a passionate revolutionary, and he was a passionate revolutionary. It was said that he had liberated Rhodesia, renamed Zimbabwe into a great country, and for the first 10 years he did a good job. Then something happened. All the historical dividends he had accumulated have now been squandered. Robert Gabriel Mugabe now presides over a country where there is 90% unemployment. Robert Gabriel Mugabe now presides over a country which does not have a currency but has a central bank. This is unprecedented in the history of modern civilization.
Who is none other than Robert Mugabe. So from the video that you are listening from, he's saying that the president of Zimbabwe, he was passionate and revolutionary for the past 10 years. He did a very good job for the Zimbabweans. So what are these jobs that he did? So many facilities that create job for the residents of Zimbabwe. Other than that, he built hospitals for the people of Zimbabwe so that they may not suffer when it comes to treatment and healthcare facilities. He also built roads for the people of Zimbabweans so that they may transport their goods in safety without the goods going bad. As compared to other countries, Mugabe made sure that his people get the best of the best and helped to do away with corruption as compared to other countries. So Mugabe did a very good job for his people so that the people of Zimbabwe may not suffer as compared to other countries. Other than that, Mugabe made sure that his people are not living as slaves. What did he do to make sure that the people of Zimbabwe are not living the life of slavery? Mugabe resisted to be colonized. He saw that when he would allow the British to colonize his country, the people of Zimbabwe would end up suffering more. They will end up, he saw that his people will end up getting in with things like forced labor, forced marriages with the British or with this. So Mugabe did the best of the best, and he refused to allow the British to conquer Zimbabwe. Let's listen to the clip that is talking to the Zimbabweans.
And who is negative want to spoil what we are doing for ourselves in order to unite Africa. We belong to this continent. We don't mind having and bearing sanctions banning us from Europe. We are not Europeans. We have not asked for any inch of Europe or any square inch of that territory. So, Blair, keep your England and let me keep my Zimbabwe. Mr. Chairman, having said that, may I say, people must always come first in any process of sustainable development. And let our Africans come first in the development of Africa, not as puppets, not as beggars, but as a sovereign people. I thank you.
So President Mugabe, he told the England leader to abide by his territory and vice versa. Let's listen to President Mugabe as he's talking to the president, as he's delivering the message to the president of England. So President Mugabe, he was telling the president of England to let him control the Zimbabweans and him do likewise to the England. Is it correct, guys? Leaders of Africa needs to follow the leadership of President Mugabe, who was straightforward and talking truth and talking wisely to the other leaders who are the colonists. When you let the colonists came to your country and let them rule to your country, they might end up causing you, even they might end up getting the resources from your country and getting them to their country so that they may deliver from you and start misusing the resources of your country. So leaders of Africa, let's be like the leader of Zimbabwe, who was Robert Mugabe. My name is David Juma. Stay tuned from this channel.